Ladies, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I am a baseball Hall of Famer.
I'm a baseball Hall of Famer.
I am a baseball Hall of Famer.
All right, here is this person's story in their own words. When I was growing up, I never had trouble keeping up with the boys. I had my own paper route, I could change a tire, and I played baseball. As a young woman, I was playing on a softball team when I was invited to play with the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League. If you've seen A League of Their Own, then you're familiar with our story. I was known for my speed, stealing bases, and excellent hitting. Eventually, I was inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame. And when I look back at my career, I'm proud to say I really hit it out of the park. One of these ladies is a Baseball Hall of Famer and the only one who has been sworn to tell the truth. Ladies, please have a seat.
Yeah.
In bar, since you are in last place and this is the final round, we're going to start with you.
Okay, I would just like to say, whoever you are, I salute you.
Absolutely.
And just out of curiosity, is there crying in baseball?
Number one.
No.
Oh,
Number two.
No.
Number three.
Never.
never.
The movie League of Their Own, was it very accurate to your experience? Number two.
I felt we were better ball players.
Okay.
Alright.
Number three.
It was great that they made that movie because that got us recognized. I loved it.
Did Gina Davis portray one of you in the movie? Number one. Number two.
No.
Number three.
She wanted to, but no.
Listen, first of all, number three, you got a lot of swag. I'm just letting you know that. I want to go to the club with you. I want to chill, hang out.
Number one, what's it like traveling with the other players?
Well, it was during the summer, and we didn't have air conditioning, so the buses were hot. But we did sing. And we also napped using each other's laps as headrests.
Ah!
Yeah.
And number two,
That's the way it was. A lot of singing on the bus, resting on the bus, and preparing for the next game.
Number three, well, we get on the bus and travel and maybe get there at 2 o'clock in the morning and get up and go out and practice. But we loved it.
Have you all ever played against a male team? Number one first, you, huh?
No, actually, they tried to arrange that and it fell through.
did the men get scared? Is that
Yeah,
what happened?
that's what it was. That's what it was, Sherry.
That's exactly what I thought.
Would seem very challenging to play in skirts, especially when you're sliding. Did that bother you? Was just that the way it was? Number three.
Well, personally, I love to slide, but we got hurt a lot. Strawberries, grapes.
Number two, what was the feeling when you were inducted into the Hall of Fame?
Indescribable, proud. We all felt so unified.
So when you missed a hit, I don't know, I'm not.
Strike.
A strike.
Struck out?
A touchdown.
A touchdown.
Yeah. When you missed it, what would be like your go-to curse word when you're missing the...
Let's start with number one.
Darn had to be the worst that came out of your mouth, or you'd hear
Darn.
about it. Oh, yeah, or you'd hear about it.
Okay.
We had to be ladies.
Number two?
There was no cursing in baseball.
baseball.
But
Number-
kind of under your mouth to yourself, you might say. But nobody knew it.
All right, I'm going to go there. Men have to protect their private parts because the baseball can do damage. Did you ladies have to protect any private parts while you were playing?
Strong bras.
Strong bra.
Number one, you ever meet anybody playing baseball?
I was only 15, so no.
Number two,
Yes, there was a young boy, and he took a hold of my hand. Of course, my heart was boom, 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 because I was young.
and what about you, number three?
I liked a lot of boys.
And on that answer, time is up. Let's see who the panel thinks is the real Hall of Famer.
I'm just going against every bit of my
Go against your gut. All right, Jay, we're going to start with you first. Who do you think is telling the truth and why?
When you are actual Hall of Fame, I believe that you have a type of swag and comfortability just sitting down. So, hey, number three, let's go.
All right. Sherry, who do you think is telling the truth and why?
I don't know, but I just got truth from number 2.
Mhm.
I just something about 2.
Rob, who do you think is telling the truth?
Wow. There's something about number 2. Her demeanor is one of a professional athlete and one of a Hall of Famer, so I went with number 2.
Inbar, who do you think is telling the truth and why?
I'm definitely gonna get this wrong. So you have my heart, number 2. I believe you, but I have to go against it. So
Number 1. All right, our panel has locked in their answers. Will the real Hall of Famer please stand up when we come back after this break? All right, welcome back to Tell the Truth. Now, before the break, our celebrities locked in their guesses as they tried to identify the real Baseball Hall of Famer. And remember, this round is worth double points, Inbar. All right, it's the moment of truth. Will the real Baseball Hall of Famer please stand up?
Yes!
Please introduce yourself to the panel.
I'm Tony Ann Palermo. I'm now Sister Tony Ann Palermo. And I played professional baseball and professional softball. And this one's going to need my prayers.
Look, we have some pictures of you. We have some pictures of you, Tony. All right. Imposter number 3, please introduce yourself to the panel.
Well, I wasn't a baseball player in the 50s, but I was an original Mouseketeer in the Mickey Mouse Club.
Look at Nancy! Look at Nancy! Imposter number 1, please introduce yourself to the panel.
I'm Roz Witt, no claim to fame, but I'm fabulous.
Yes, you are. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our Baseball Hall of Famer. Let's see how that affects our final leaderboard. Jay, Rob, and Sherry with 30. Inbar! I can confirm that you are officially tonight's worst player. Too bad, Inbar. You're a winner in life, but a big loser here tonight. Could you please walk over to my mother and make the walk of shame and get your booby prize?
You look fabulous.
You look good, at least.
You look fabulous.
You're a cute girl,
Thanks.
but you're a dummy. Here's your crown. Walter Anthony.
Inbar, thank you very much. Come center stage. Inbar, is there anything that you'd like to say to everybody at home watching right now?
Yes,
I'm sorry we're out of time. I'd like to thank our celebrity panel. Our dummy of the night, Inbar Reed, Sherry Shepherd, Jay Farrell, Rob Riggle, and all our guests tonight. The baby daddy with 1,000,000 kids, our world champion hoop dancer, our hypnotist, the mind bender, our baseball Hall of Famer, and all of our wonderful imposters. And most importantly, my beautiful mama Doris. We'll see you next time on To Tell the Truth. Bingo!
You don't understand. Every time I come on the show, they do something to me.
The drama continues on an all-new episode of The Bachelorette.